Hello students, hello, welcome to this wonderful channel Unacademy JEE English, and today we will be doing sprint on the chapter area under the curve. Students, it is a very basic chapter. Sometimes we call it as application of integrals. That is a very basic definition of area under the curve. So we will do bit of questions of integral of function, area of the function and area of the inverse. These type of question we will discuss in this session. So let's start with it. This is me, Umesh Garg. I have 5+ years of teaching experience and I have done my BTech from NIT Kurukshetra, and I have also qualified JEE exam, students. So just subscribe to the channel Unacademy JEE English so that you can avail these beautiful lectures and sprints that are going on here, and do share this video with the tag hashtag JLive daily so that it reaches to the maximum number of people. And students, this is a interface that we have created for you, tinyurl.com/jlivechat. Here you can access all the lectures that are available on YouTube, but you must know that the lectures are in Hindi. Here on this interface the lectures are in sorted form, class wise, chapter wise, so it will not take much time for you to find your the lecture of your requirement. You just click on the link of lecture will start, and if you click on the link of PDF will get downloaded, and the PDF are in English, so you can avail them for your studies. Okay, so let's see who has joined us. Welcome Ayush, Akash, Alisha, Sarthak. Hello everyone. Hello, good evening. Himanshu. Hello everyone, bacho. So let's start with it now. Everyone knows about Unacademy. So Unacademy is the best platform in India to prepare for IIT JEE, and these are the plans to join the Unacademy. And you must know that there's a recent drop in the price of 2-year plan. Now you can avail the 2-year plan by paying just rupees 32,400, and if you use my referral code UMESHLIVE, you will get a 10% of discount on your subscription value. Got point? Very good. Yes. So let's start with it. This is the first question. Area of the region bounded by the curve y equal to modulus of x minus 2, x equal to 1 and x equal to 3, and the x-axis. Very fundamental question, very easy question. Students, in this session we will do a bit of questions that will be time consuming and calculative, but in the chapter of area under the curve these types of questions comes. On that type of questions I would suggest that we will use a timer. So let's start with it. The first question, y equal to modulus of x minus 2, x equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. So student, this is the graph y equal to mod of x minus 1. This is a very fundamental function. Y-axis, x-axis, and in the case of modulus of x minus 2 I can easily draw the graph like this, and this is the point like 2, 0. That is okay with everyone. Very fundamental idea. And now the question has given us the lines as x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. Got my point? Very good. Now x is equal to 1 is the line somewhere here, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to 3 is the line somewhere here. Got my point? Now we need to find the area bounded by the curves. This and x-axis. So the area that will be bounded by these curves, I am shading that area, that will be this one and this one. Very fundamental area. Now this is the these two figures are triangle. This height will come out to be 1 because this is x is equal to 1 and this will be 1. So area of this triangle will be half base into height. So delta of the triangles will be half base into height, which will be 1 by 2. Same will be the area of the triangle with this line x equal to 3. Therefore half plus half, area will come out to be C. 1. Very simple question, very fundamental question. So let's try with the next one. Yes student, this is a very good question. I am giving you a timer of 1 minute. Just try to solve it. Very fundamental question, very beautiful. Just try to solve it. Draw the figure, shade the area, then integrate. This is the very fundamental way to solve any question of area. Draw the figure, shade the area, then use integration. That is very important. Got my point? Abhinav, sprint is it's kind of quick revision of the syllabus. Very good students, very good. Let's try to solve next question. The area of the closed figure bounded by y equal to x, y equal to minus x, and tangent to the curve at the point 3, 2 we need to solve for this curve? Give me the answer in chat. Prabhi, no, I think you are wrong. Prabal, sorry, Prabal student, bacha, I think your answer is wrong. Just try to solve it. Okay, so just try what I said. Always try to first plot the graph, shade the area, then use the integration to solve the problems. Getting my point? Now this curve is given to me as y equal to square root of x square minus 5. This is the curve that has been given to me. Now square both sides, it will become y square equal to x square minus 5. Got my point? Now this will be x square minus y square equal to 5. That is the figure. Got my point? Now this figure is a hyperbola. Yes or no? Got my point? Very good. Well, let's see, student. Let's see. So this is a hyperbola. Now just plot it. X square minus y square equal to 5. This is the hyperbola. Got my point? And y equal to x and y equal to minus x. So y equal to x line will be this and y equal to minus x line will be this. And there is some tangent to this curve at the point 3, 2, and it is that tangent. Now we need to find the area that is bounded by these two lines, y equal to x, y equal to minus x, and this tangent. Got my point? So the area is the tangent at 3, 2. Yes or no? Wonderful, students, wonderful. So let's see. Let's try to find out the equation of tangent. Now equation of tangent is x1 minus y1 is equal to 5. That is the equation of tangent. Now put the value of x1, y1, that will be 3, 2. So the equation of tangent will come out to be 3x minus 2y equal to 5. I think everybody must have got that what is in this question. Very good. Now just solve this tangent 3x minus 2y equal to 5 once with y equal to x and once with y equal to minus x. So the equation of this line is 3x minus 2y equal to 5. Therefore this point, if you solve it with y equal to x, it will come out to be 5, 5. I hope everybody must have understood it. Just put y equal to x, it will become x is equal to 5 and y equal to 5. Very good. And if you solve it with y equal to minus x, just put y equal to minus x, 5x equal to 5, so x will come out to be 1. So this point will come out to be 1, minus 1. Now the beauty of this question is that this is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle because that is y equal to x and that is y equal to minus x, perpendicular lines. Got my point? Very good. Now the area of this triangle, delta of this triangle will be half. If you consider this as base, this will be the height. If you consider this line as base, this line will be the height. Getting my point? Very good. So this base length will be root 2 and that height length will be 5 root 2. Now root 2 square 2. So delta that will come out to be 5. So answer will be A for Agra. Very good. Getting everyone? Wonderful, wonderful. So next, let's try with the next question. Yes. Very beautiful question. I'm giving you 30 seconds to solve it. Just try to solve it. No, very beautiful question. Yes, Ayush Khade, Himanshu. Very good students. Right answer. Chandra Joshna, it will start very soon. Don't worry about it. It will start very soon. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, A is the right answer. Now just give me the answer for this question. The very simple way to solve the question of indefinite is first draw the graph, shade the area, and then use integration to solve it. That's it. That's the way to solve it. Very good, very good. The area of the region for which this inequality is okay. Yeah, sure. So student, let's just discuss the inequality that 0 is less than y is less than which 3 minus 2x minus x square. Got my point? Now first of all, what we will do, we will just draw this quadratic. This is a quadratic whose coefficient of x square is negative, so it will be facing downward. Getting my point? So it is a facing downward quadratic, y-axis, x-axis. Getting my point? Now if you factorize this quadratic, just write this quadratic as, take negative common, it will be x square plus 2x minus 3. Now this quadratic can be easily written as, x plus 3 into x minus 1. Got my point? Now this quadratic has one root minus 3 and second root 1. Got my point? So one root minus 3, second root 1, and this is a facing downward quadratic because its coefficient of x square is negative. Therefore I am plotting this quadratic like this. Got my point? Now for this question we need y which are less than this quadratic. Okay, so what will what will be the region? And there is one more thing, x is positive. So if x is positive, then we are concerned about the positive part only. And for this curve, y is equal to 3 minus 2x minus x square. That is okay, because we are, so if we are drawing this graph, it means this graph algebraically it will be equal to y equal to 3 minus 2x minus x square. Now if we need y less than this, then the area below this graph will be shaded. So this shaded graph will correspond to the area given by this inequality. Getting my point? Now this area can be easily calculated by the help of integration. If I integrate from 0 to 1, because this is x is equal to 0, this is 1, and the function will be 3 minus 2x minus x square, and its integral will be dx. Got my point? Yes or no? Very good, very good. Therefore the answer will come out to be C for Calcutta. 3 minus 2x minus x square integral 0 to 1 dx will be the area. This value will be the area that will be shaded by this inequality if x is given to me as positive. Let me write this as separately. X is given to me as positive value. Very good. Very good, Bratin, very good. Let's try with the next question. Wonderful question. I am giving you 1 minute to solve it. Try it. Very good question. Wonderful. Solve it. Chandra, the exact date I don't know, but for sure it will start. Okay, Chandra Joshna, don't worry about it. Just try to solve the questions as much as possible. Very good, students, very good. Hi beta Bratin, hi. This is a very beautiful question. It will use a standard result of definite integration if you have revised the chapter accurately and to the depth. Very good. Try to solve this question. Fundamental question, but very yes. So let's start. Hi everyone. Hi. So let's start with the session. This question is a very beautiful question. For this you must understand this thing, that integral of fx from a to b, this we have been given, plus integral of integral from f of a to f of b of a function f inverse x. This integral have the value b f of b minus a f of a. This is the standard integral that all of you must know and understand, that a to b f of x integral plus f of a f of b f inverse x of integral, this is equal to product of upper limits minus product of lower limits. That's how it should be remembered. Getting my point? Hi everyone. Hi Devendra. So I am using this integral to solve this question. Now in this question what I need to find out, that gx is the inverse of fx, okay, and fx is given to me as this. To find the area bounded by graph of gx with the x-axis and the ordinate x is equal to 5. Okay, so what I need to find out is the area of gx from 0 to 5. That is okay. So I am writing this, that it will be the if fx and gx are inverse of each other, this should be some f of a and this should be f of b. For some a it should be the value of f, and for some b it should be the value of f, so that I can put the limits here and then I can find out the answer. Got my point? Very good. Now fx is given to me. Fx is given to me as how much? 3x cube plus 2x. So for lower limit I need to solve f of a is equal to 0. So if you solve f of a equal to 0, you will get a equal to 0. Very simple, because the value of a is 0 when for which fx is 0. So the lower limit will come out to be 0. Got my point? Got my point? Very good, students, very good. And the value of b for which f of x is equal to 5, it will come out to be 3b cube plus 2b equal to 5. If you put a little bit of Hitler trial method, b will come out to be simply 1, because 3 plus 2 5. Therefore this function fx, its limit will be 0 to 1. Since f of 1 is 5 and f of 0 is 0, this became my standard integral, and it will have value equal to 1 into 5 minus 0 into 0 0. So that is how we will solve this question. I think everybody must have understood it. Very wonderful question. That 0 to 1 f of x plus 0 to 5 g of x is equal to product of upper limits minus product of lower limits. Got it? So just solve it. fx is given to me as 3x cube plus 2x. So 0 to 1 3x cube plus 2x dx, this is the integral that we need to solve, plus 0 to 5 g of x dx is equal to 5. This we need to find out. So that is very easy. Now solve that integral to get the answer. If you solve that integral, it will come out to be 3 by 4 x to the power 4 plus x square. Put the limit 0 to 1 and let this value be some a. We need to find out the a. That is okay. And put the value 1, it will come out to be 7 by 4 plus a equal to 5. Therefore a will come out to be 5 minus 7 by 4. It will be 13 by 4. Getting my point? So 13 by 4, the answer will be D for Delhi. Very wonderful question. Got my point? Sorry. Yes, very good, students, very good. So the answer will be D for Delhi. Very good question. Let's try with the next question. This is a very simple question. For this question I have included so that you can remember the formula for the area that is bounded between two standard parabolas. Okay, if the area bounded between this and this is 1, then you need to find out a. Y square equal to 4ax, this is a standard parabola 1, and x square equal to 4ay, this is parabola 2. These are two standard parabolas. This one is on the x-axis, this one is on the y-axis. The area bounded between these two parabolas will have the formula 16a square by 3. That you should remember. This formula you should remember. It will help you solve very good questions. Okay. Yes, Rajni, very good, no issue. That book is sufficient. Got my point? Now rewrite these two equations as x square equal to 1 by a into y, and second equation can be written as y square equal to 1 by a into x. So these are the two equations of the parabola that for which we need to find out the bounded area. For this parabola, a will come out to be 1 by 4a, because this 1 by a will behave as length of lattice rectum. So a will come out to be 1 upon 4a, and this will, from this parabola, a will come out to be 1 upon 4a. Getting my point? So area will be 16a square. A will be 1 by 4a whole square, divide by 3. This area is given to me as 1. So just solve the square. It will be 16 upon 16 a square into 3 is equal to 1. 16 cancel, a square 1 by 3. From here I can easily say that a is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. But since a is given me positive, therefore only positive value will be accepted and negative value will be rejected. Getting my point? Very good, students, very good. So let's start with the next question. Very wonderful question. Area bounded by the figures. Yes, it is also very good question. Area bounded by the curves y equal to ln x and y equal to ln x of whole square. For this graph curve, you need to plot the graph first, because once you find out that these two curves behave like this, then it becomes very easy that how to integrate the curves. So first I am plotting y equal to ln x, because that is a very standard curve and all of us must have learned the graph of this curve. This is y axis, this is x axis. So let me just plot y equal to ln x. Now this graph will pass through 1, 0, getting my point, and it will have shape like this. Yes or no? So this is the graph of y equal to ln x. Got my point? Very good, student, very good. Good evening everyone, good evening. And for the second graph, y equal to ln x and ln x of whole square. So first solve that at what places these two graph intersects. So y equal to ln x and y equal to ln x of whole square. These two curve intersect. Obviously one point is x equal to 1, that I can easily say. After that the curve will be ln x is equal to ln of x whole square. From here I can easily comment that either ln x is equal to 0 or 1. So x can be 1 or e. So these are the 2 points of intersection of these two curves. Good evening Sachin, good evening everyone, good evening Ayush. Got my point? So these are the point of intersections. So now just talk about these. X is equal to 1 is the point, this point, because at this point function is 0, and x is equal to e. At e the graph will be 1. This graph will be 1. Getting my point? So from this graph to this graph, just use this color. Okay, from 1 to e, ln x will be 0 to 1. If you put 1, ln 1 will become 0. If you put e, ln e will become 1. So if x goes from 1 to e, ln x means y is going from 0 to 1. So it is a fraction. So if you square that fraction, ln x square, that fraction becomes even lesser than that, because you are squaring it. So therefore from 0 to 1 this graph will be this will be like this something, okay, and it will again cross that graph in the upper part. So the shaded area between these two graphs will be this one. After 1, this becomes a value greater than 1. So if you square it, then that value will become greater than ln x. So between 1 to e, ln of x whole square is smaller than ln x. After e, ln x of whole square is greater than ln of x. Getting my point? So if you want to find the area between these two graphs, shaded area between these two graphs, this will be the area, and this area can be written as in the form of integral, integrating from 1 to e, and the upper value will be ln x and lower value will be ln of x whole square. So this will be the final integral that you need to solve to find the area. I hope everybody must have understood it. Very good, student, very good. Yes, very good, wonderful. Now just apply the substitution to get the answer. I am putting ln x as t. You can either solve it directly by Euler rule. I am using it. So x will become e to the power t. Therefore dx will become dt, e to the power t dt. Sorry, e to the power t dt. Got my point? Yes or no? Very good, students, wonderful. Very easy one. Now this integral can be solved. It will become e to the power t dt. Now I am applying this substitution in the integral to get the answer. Very good. This one. So if x goes to 1, it will be 0, t goes to 0, and if x goes to e, ln e, t goes to 1. Got my point? It will become t minus t square. It will become t minus t square, and dx will become e to the power t dt. e to the power t dt. I hope everybody must have understood it. Very good, very good. Pradeep, it will start soon, don't worry about it. Getting my point? So the final integral that I need to solve, it will be 0 to 1 e to the power t into t minus t square dt. I hope everybody can solve it. I am giving you just only this hint that take this as first function and this as second function. It will solve very easily, you know, because I want to differentiate this function and integrate that function. Getting my point? Yes or no? And the answer that will come out to be 3 minus e. The answer I am giving you, that answer will come out to be 3 minus 3. Amit Mandal beta, very good. Getting my point? Okay, wonderful. Yeah, area of the region enclosed by the curves y equal to x square and y equal to square root of modulus of x. Okay, very wonderful question. As I said earlier, first plot the graph, then shade the region, and then use integration to solve the graph. That is the simple way to solve it. So y equal to x square, y equal to x square is a very simple graph, very smooth graph. We all must have, you know, understood it. Y equal to x square. Getting my point? Now y equal to root of mod x. You know, you just need to analyze this function. Y equal to root of mod x. This is an even function. What does my even function? That if you put x in the input or minus x in the input, the output will be the same, because there is modulus. It will make the negative x as positive x. Therefore this graph of this function will be symmetric about y-axis because it is even function. Now as I know, y equal to x graph have something like this. So y equal to root x will have something like this, and if since it is symmetric about y-axis, in the negative direction it will also have the same graph. And if you want to find the point of intersection, just solve x square equal to root x. You will find out the point as 0 and 1. You know, there is a very specific reason that I have used in this question, that why I, you know, did the concavity like this one only, because you know, y equal to x is like this. I can go like this or this, but there is a reason, that since it is root x and values are between 0 to 1, so if you take the root of the values from 0 to 1, the values will increase in the amount, you know, their values will increase at the same input. Therefore that graph is like this only, and this is the point as 1 comma 1, and this is the point as 0 comma 0. I hope till here everybody must have understood it. I hope you know, Sachin Giri, just tell me what is the point that you did not get. I will repeat it, no issue. But very simple graph, y equal to x square, and as I said, y equal to root of modulus x. Modulus x is an even function, so I will draw the graph in the positive x. Same will be replicated in the negative x with respect to the image of y-axis. Okay, now what I will do, I will integrate this graph, this function, in the positive direction from 0 to 1, and I will double the answer, double the integration. That will be the area. Getting my point? Very good. So the area, shaded area, will be twice of 0 to 1 integration of, and 0 to 1, the above graph is the root x green graph, so the height will become something like that, root x minus x square dx. I hope everything must be clear in your mind, Sachin Giri. Very good, wonderful students. So just integrate it. It will be a is equal to twice of, it will be 2 by 3 x to the power 3 by 2 minus x to the power 3 upon 3, and you need to put the values from 0 to 1. Put the value 1, 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3, 1 by 3, put the value 0, 0. So area that we need to find out will come out to be 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 will be the area. That will be the answer. Why twice? Because the area is symmetric about y-axis. Getting my point? Wonderful students, wonderful. Therefore the answer will come out to be B for Bombay. Very easy solution, but you should understand that these are the ideas that are used in the area under the curve, you know, chapter. Very basic chapter. Generally one question comes from this chapter, so you should always do their questions very, you know, basically. Next question, let's try. Yes, the area enclosed between the curve y equal to ln of x plus e to the base of e and the coordinate axis. This is a very wonderful question. You know, first of all, let's just analyze this function that we have ln of x plus e. Getting my point? So first of all, let me plot y-axis, x-axis. Okay, now just put the value x is equal to 0. If you put x is equal to 0, it will become ln e. If you put x is equal to 0, it will become ln e. So ln e is 1. So it will be passing through 0 comma 1. That is okay. Now since I know that the value of log is 0 at 1, so x plus 1 is 1, so x is equal to 1 minus e. So at 1 minus e, it will become 0, like something like this. And since I know this graph have domain till at x is equal to minus e, so this will not go further beyond this one. So this will be the graph, something like this one. Got my point? This is the rough sketch of this function. Yes or no? You need to understand that these points are very critical. 1 minus e comma 0, and at x is equal to 0, it will be 1, and it will not go further beyond minus e. This is the domain, and this is the behavior of this function in this domain. Getting my point? Wonderful, student, wonderful. Now what we need to solve? The area enclosed between the curves and the coordinate axis. Okay, between the curve and the coordinate axis. So this is the coordinate axis and this is the curve. So this is the area that question want us to calculate, because this is the area that is bounded by the coordinate axis and the curve. Yes or no? Wonderful, students, wonderful. Now just integrate this graph from 1 minus e to 0, because x is going from 1 minus e to 0. I hope everybody must have cleared this point. So just let's integrate the function from 1 minus e to x is equal to 0, and the function is ln of x plus e into dx. Got my point? So first function is this one and second function is 1. 1 is the second function, so this is first function and this is second function, and I am applying Eilert rule. So just try to solve it. First function, integral of second function will be 1 minus derivative of first function will be 1 upon x plus e, and integral of second function, 1's integral will be x. So add e and minus e and separate it to solve the integral, na? So once you add and subtract e and separate them, it will be dx. The final conclusion, the final integral, I'm writing, just listen to me. It will be ln of x plus e into x minus, it will be x, integral of 1 will be x plus e times of integral of 1 upon x plus e will be x plus e. Getting my point? Yes or no? Okay, so now just put the limits of value 1 minus e to 0 and you will get the answer. I'm putting it, don't worry, I'm putting it. So just put initially put 0. If you put 0, the value as 0, the multiply 0 0 and it will be 0 and ln e 1, so it will be e. If you put 0, the value that will come out to be e minus, if you put 1 minus e, since this point is very specific, if you put 1 minus e, log will become 0, because 1 minus e plus e and e will cancel out, and ln of 1 will be 0. Therefore this one is 0 and this one is 0, and the value that will come out will be minus 1 minus of 1 minus e. Getting my point? Yes or no? Because this is the value of x and at x it is minus 1. Take negative inside, it will be e plus 1 minus e. E and e cancel out each other. Therefore, the answer will come out to be D for Delhi. Got my point? Yes. Shreyash Namjoshi, B was the wrong answer. The right answer was D for Delhi. Got my answer? Very wonderful question. You need to understand this graph. Just that's it. Understand the graph, then that is simple integration. Actually, it is not simple. Students generally do mistakes in these types of integral. They will put the value in the wrong place, or they will integrate in the wrong way. So you need to do it with a peace of mind. Yeah, Shreyash Namjoshi. Yes, bilkul, we can do that. I even did one question on it today. You must, I think you have seen it. Yes, so This is a question, students. This is the homework for you. You should try it and give me the answer in the comment section. I'll discuss it in the next class, and if you have any query about the questions that I did today, you can ask me. A wonderful questions we have done today, very beautiful questions. The graph of each question was very, very amazing. Got my point? And this function, this particular question in which I calculated the inverse area of inverse function by using that inequality, this this formula, this all of you should remember. So this was the session that we did today, wonderful questions that we did, and this is the question that is homework for you. Give me your answer in the comment section. I'll surely give you the reply that whether it is wrong or right. Get my point? Okay, students, so let's this is our Instagram handle at the Unacademy JEE official. Follow this Instagram handle and get the relevant updates for IIT JEE exam, and join the Telegram, install the Telegram app and join this group by writing on the browser tinyurl.com/JLiveChat. A lot of wonderful questions, and your PDF is available on this group. Already 30,000 plus students have joined it, so just join it and you will get a lot of benefits from here. Now let's talk about Unacademy subscription. As all of you know that Unacademy is the best platform in India to prepare for IIT JEE. There are some features, students. The first feature is live classes and interaction with the educator. As all of you know that learning from an live class is much more than learning from an offline class, because your focus and concentration is a bit higher during a live class, and you can obviously interact with your educator. If you have any doubts and if you miss any step, you can easily ask the educator and rectify that. Okay, no problem, Ayush. I'll do it. And there is feature of live polls and leaderboard. So this feature is a very important feature. It will the IIT needs speed with accuracy. That skill can be easily mastered and nurtured by this feature only. During the polls, during the poll, your speed and accuracy improves drastically. That is a very driving force for you, that skill. And we offer you test series of India level, where you can check that where do you stand in the competition and how much input you need to give in your studies to reach to the level that you want to reach. And student, we give you live doubt clearing session, which are a must for IIT JEE aspirants, so that you can get you can clear all your doubts very easily, and you can learn at a very phenomenal speed. Getting my point? And this is the platform. 60 plus educators are already in the platform. So once you subscribe to the Unacademy platform, you can use any educator's video. There is no constraint on that. And this is how Unacademy class looks like. You can upload your doubts and get your doubts cleared, and you can learn from the moment you use this platform. That is very, very very good option, wonderful option. Okay, students, now let's talk about how to join Unacademy. Very simple. Just install the Unacademy learning app, make your profile, set your goals to IIT JEE, and click on the get subscription button. So once you click on it, this window will pop up, and here the plans are written: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. You must know that there is a recent price drop on the 2-year plan. Now you can avail the 2-year plan. The next topic, the topic for next class will be differential equation. Obviously the student are asking that the topic for next class will be differential equation. Okay, a lot of wonderful questions will be there. So you just revise the theory of differential equation. The 3 most important thing: order, degree, and solution of linear differential equation of first order. These 3 ideas you must understand to the very depth, because IIT always ask a question from these concepts only. Getting my point? Hello Meena, hello everyone. So you can avail the Unacademy subscription of 2 year just by paying the amount 32,400. That is a very nominal price. And even if you are going from 11th to 12th, you should go for long time plan, 1 year plan, so that you can connect with the teacher with for more time and learn from the educator infinitely. And that is also the pocket friendly plans are only the long term plans. And if you use my referral code UMESHLIVE, you will get a discount of 10% on your subscription value. Getting my point? Wonderful students, wonderful. So subscribe to the Unacademy JEE English, click on the bell icon to get the notification, and do share this video with the tag hashtag JLive daily so that it reaches to the maximum number of people. And you know, the link to the PDF for corresponding to this lecture will be in the description box. And these are our YouTube channels: Unacademy NEET, Unacademy JEE, Unacademy Foundation, and Unacademy JEE English. So let's crack it, guys. Let's crack it. Thank you very much.